be here before we're ready. We're going to have the merriest time in all the kingdom. We have to be ready before they get here.
We'll take care of it, Mrs. Fezziwig, don't you worry. We'll be done way before the first guests arrive. We've been waiting for this day all year long.
Did Mr. Fezziwig bring the mistletoe?
Indeed he did. It's right on the mantle. Hang it right over the dance floor, where everyone will be under it sooner or later.
Thanks for a wonderful Christmas, Mrs. Fezziwig.
You and Mr. Fezziwig are the kindest people we know.
Oh, pshaw! Be off with you boys now. The guests will be here before we're ready.
It was hard to believe with what speed the two closed the doors and cleared the floor. There was nothing they would not have done for old Fezziwig. They were done in a minute. In came the fiddler, in came the three Fezziwig girls, and the three young men whose hearts they broke every day. In came the maid and the cook, the milkman, and the folks next door, who all loved the parties at the Fezziwigs. The fiddler began his song, and everyone joined in the dance. There was roast beef, turkey, cakes, and mince pies, and plenty of beer to keep the party going. And they danced through the night with the Fezziwigs, keeping up with the youngest of them. And at the clock struck 11, all broke up, and Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig took their stations at each side of the door to shake hands with their guests and to wish them a very Merry Christmas. Watching this whole thing had transported old Scrooge to another time and place. He remembered everything, and he enjoyed everything. And it wasn't until the scene had disappeared that he remembered the ghost by his side.
A small matter to make these folks so full of gratitude.
A small matter, you say? Why, this was the happiest time of my life.
And yet your master spent but a few pounds of his mortal money. Did he do so much to deserve such praise?
Or was it just that spirit? They had the power to make us happy or unhappy, to make our service light or a burden, to make life a pleasure or a toil. They could have made us very miserable, but they chose to make every day a happy one.
What is it now?
Nothing in particular.
Something, I think.
Well, it's just that I wish I could have a word or two right now with my clerk, poor Bob Cratchit.
My time grows short. Quickly, there is more to see.
Again, Scrooge saw himself, older now. His face did not have the harsh and rigid lines of later years, but had begun to show the signs of avarice. There was a greedy, restless motion in his eyes which showed the passion for wealth had already taken root. He was not alone, but sat by the side of a lovely young woman whose eyes brimmed with tears.
Ebenezer, it no longer matters what vows we made to each other when we were younger. Another love has displaced me. I hope I can cheer and comfort you in time comes I would have.
What love has displaced you, Bella? I still feel the same.
Gold. The love of gold has displaced me. You no longer love me, like you did when we were younger and poor.
There is nothing harder in this world than poverty. You know that. Why would you condemn me for pursuing wealth? How can I give you the things we want without money?
The things you want, Ebenezer, not we. Every desire of yours has turned into the desire for gold. I've seen your nobler hopes fall one by one as greed filled your heart.
Perhaps I've only grown wiser in the ways of the world.
We shall part, Ebenezer. You no longer love me, and I will not hold to your commitment to marry me. When you made that promise, you were another man.
Yes, I was a boy. And now, I'm a man of the world.
Your own feelings tell you what you become, and now I release you.
Have I ever sought to be released?
Not in words, but by your changed nature, your altered spirit, and everything that made my love for you worthwhile. I still love the man you once were, but now our engagement is over. You will soon forget me. Your mind will be filled with business and the pursuit of riches. Love of gold is driven any other love from us. May be happy and contented in this life you have chosen.
And are you happy and content in the life you have chosen, Ebenezer?
No. I mean, no. I'm not happy. I threw away her love. the only pure thing I ever had in this life. For gold. And now I'm alone. I was a fool. Why do you show me these things? I don't want to see any more.
I told you, these are the shadows of things that have been. They are what they are. Do not blame me for what you have done.
Take me back. I don't want to see any more. Take me back. And trouble me no longer.
Remember the kindness of your old master and his wife. Remember the love of your sweetheart. My hour is now past. I must go, but my brother, the spirit of Christmas present, will visit you soon. Remember, Ebenezer, repent. Repent and believe. Believe. Believe, Ebenezer. Believe.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Well, Scrooge has met the first of his mystical visitors, but his long-lost partner, Marley, had promised 3 apparitions. With apprehension, Scrooge continued on his way until he heard the bells strike again. Though he knew it was only in his imagination, there before him lay a feast fit for a king. Turkeys, geese, roast pigs, sausages, plum pudding and minced pies, oysters, apples, pears, oranges, and the most wonderful cakes all piled high for the taking. And in the midst of this luxury stood a jolly giant holding a torch.
Oh, and Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Scrooge. Come, get to know me. I am the ghost of Christmas Present. Look upon me. You have not seen the likes of me before, have you?
No, I don't believe I have.
It is my mission to show you the love and comradeship of this very special day. It is my responsibility to shine the light of happiness on all who seek it.
Take me where you will, for I perceive that you and the First Spirit are here to show me things that I had forgotten. So if you have something to teach me, let me profit by it.
Touch my robe.
Scrooge did as he was told, and immediately the holly and mistletoe and turkeys and geese, roast beef and savory pork, puddings, pies, fruit, and punch all disappeared. Scrooge, in the spirit of Christmas Present, found himself looking at the city streets on Christmas morning. Although the sky was gloomy and the blackened houses stood in contrast to the white layer of snow on the ground, there was an air of cheerfulness around. Some of the shops were still open, and folks did some last-minute shopping for the Christmas dinner. And though many were in a hurry, all of them were in the best of humor, for it was, after all, Christmas morning, a time of joy.
I beg your pardon, but that goose is mine. You just grabbed it out of my hand.
I didn't see your name on it, lady. What makes you think it's yours?
Oh, don't tell me you didn't see me looking at that fine goose, young man. Now just give it back before I call a constable.
Looking at it doesn't make it yours. If you wanted this goose, you should have grabbed it, like I did.
You young hooligan, you give me back that goose this instant, or I swear, I will hit you with my parasol.
Oh yeah? Go ahead, you old biddy. Hit me and I'll be the one calling the cops.
I'm sorry, young man, I truly am. I never should have tried to strike you. Go ahead, you keep the goose. I'll find another one.
No, ma'am. I'm the one who was wrong. I did see you eyeing this goose before I got it. It should be yours. I should never have grabbed it up from you. I'm sorry. Please, take it.
Are you sure? It is a fine goose. It will make a wonderful Christmas dinner for my family.
Yes, ma'am, I'm sure. You keep it and a Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you. God bless you.
What was in that torch that you sprinkled on those trees?
Let's just call it a special seasoning. There are those upon this earth of yours who claim to know us spirits and yet do their deeds of ill will, passion, pride, envy, and selfishness in our name. These people are strange to us as if they had never existed. And yet there are some that know the true meaning of love and happiness. Come, I will show you such a place. Ah, look, Ebenezer, it's a humble little kitchen. It's the kitchen of your clerk, Bob Cratchit, his wife and their children. Poor Bob, with his 15 shillings a week, has to clothe his family in shabby clothes and struggles each day to feed his children, and yet manages to fill his home with joy and happiness. The ghost of Christmas present blesses his abode. Watch.
What on earth could be keeping your father in Tiny Tim? My church doesn't last 3 hours, even on Christmas. And what could be keeping your sister Martha? She's usually here by now.
It's Martha now, Mother. Hurry, Martha. Turn just the door. It's going to your dinner.
How late you are, dear. Where have you been?
We had to work late at the shops, Mother, and there was a lot of cleaning up to do this morning.
Well, all that matters is that you're here now. Come sit down by the fire and warm yourself.
No, Father's coming up the walk. Hi, Martha. Yes, how do we find things you're not here?
Hello. My, where is everyone?
Oh, the children have all gone to the baker's to get some fresh bread for dinner.
Ah, very good, very good. And Martha, has she arrived yet?
Oh, she's not coming.
What? Not coming? On Christmas Day? Oh, children! Oh, what a terrible trick to play on your old dad. You almost broke my eyes.
And where's our Tiny Tim? He hasn't had another fall, has he?
Oh, my, no. He wanted to stay outside and play in the snow for a while. But I do feel he's getting weaker.
How did he behave in church?
Oh, he was as good as gold and better. You know, he thinks of the strangest things sitting there in church all alone. He hopes people would see him and just remember on Christmas who it was that made the lame beggars walk and the blind man see. Remarkable.
Hello, Martha. Hello, Mom. The buildings are so pretty, decorated with all the trees. The whole town seems to shine with the spirit of Christmas.
Oh, yes, it is pretty, Tim. Now, you children all gather around the table. Dinner is almost ready.
Why, this little shaver, he can sit next to me today.
I'm getting stronger, Mom. I'm getting stronger every day. Aren't I, Dad?
Why, I hardly had to carry you at all today, did I, Tim?
Oh, Mom. The goose is golden brown on top, just the way we like it. It's the best goose I ever saw.
Everything looks wonderful, Mother.
This is going to be the best Christmas ever. Isn't it, Mom? I know it's going to be a wonderful Christmas, don't you think, Mom?
Yes, it's a wonderful Christmas day.
So, I shall propose a toast to Mr. Scrooge, the founder of this fabulous feast. Ha ha!
The founder of the feast, indeed. Why, it would make no difference to that old skinflint if we were all to starve on Christmas Day. Well, I wish he were here right now. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon. That's a solid kick in the pants for being so tightly distant.
My dear, don't carry on so. The children, it's Christmas. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I will drink to his health because it is Christmas.
Very good.
And for your sake, Bob, but not for his.
Aye.
Only on Christmas Day would anyone drink to such a stingy, hard, unfeeling man. Well, you know he is, Robert. No one knows better than you do.
I know, my dear, but Christmas and the children.
All right, then, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to us.
Yes, yes. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
A
Merry, Merry Christmas to all.
And God bless us, everyone.
Oh, well said, Tim.
Spirit, tell me, where Tiny Tim lives.
I see an empty chair in the poor chimney corner, and a tiny little crutch without an owner. If these shadows are unaltered by the future, the child will die.
No, Spirit, tell me the child will be spared.
If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, Tiny Tim will not be with us much longer.
Oh,
Despite Bob's toast to Scrooge, a mention of his name cast a dark shadow over the party, which was not dispelled until Martha told him of how hard she worked and of her plan to lie in bed tomorrow morning for a good long rest. All this time, the chestnuts in a jug were passed around, and soon Tiny Tim sang them a song about a lost child in the snow. They were poor, but they were happy, and soon old Scrooge was forgotten. But Scrooge had not forgotten them. He stood in utter amazement at how happy, grateful, and contented in life they were. He watched them all to the end, but he paid particular interest to Tiny Tim, until the ghost moved on.
Tom, it is getting late. There's more I have to show you.
Where to now, sir?
Scrooge and his spirits soon stood upon a desolate rocky ledge.
What place is this?
This is a place where miners work. Men who dig in the bowels of the earth. Listen, though their jobs are dreary and their lives are poor, they know me.
Oh, oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the starless stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight.
Come, there's somewhere else I have to show you.
Where to now?
Someplace you should have known better, Ebenezer. The house of your nephew's friend.
He said Christmas was a humbug. Can you imagine? The sad thing is he meant it.
Well, then shame on him. Dear, can you help with the table, please? The guests will be in half an hour.
He's a comical fellow, that's the truth. Certainly, he's not as pleasant as he could be, but his offenses carry their own punishment. He isn't a happy man, and I have nothing to say against him.
All that money, and it does him no good. Why, he doesn't even make himself comfortable with it. I prefer you not to mention his name in this house. I have no patience with him.
Oh, I have. Indeed, I feel sorry for him. I can't be angry with him. He really suffers from his ill manners, only himself. And so he takes it into his head to dislike us and refuses to come dine with us. It is him who is missing out on a fine dinner, not us.
Oh, and a very fine dinner too, if I do say so myself.
Well, I am glad to hear that because I, for one, am very hungry.
Oh dear, go on with what you were going to say about your uncle.
I was only going to say that the consequence of his not eating and making merry with us is that he loses out on some very pleasant moments and memories they bring. He may rail against Christmas until he dies, but he can only take the better of it by going by that musty old office year after year and bidding him a Merry Christmas and an invitation to join us for dinner. If it does no more than cause him to leave that poor clerk an extra 50 pounds when he passes, then I have done some good. So I intend to invite him again and again to join us in our merriment at this wonderful holiday. He is my flesh and blood. I cannot treat him any different than any other member of our family. So I hope you can find in your heart, dear, to welcome him should he ever agree.
Oh dear, I know that you are right. And for you and for your goodness, I will welcome him. So keep asking him, husband. And perhaps a minute the Christmas spirit will penetrate his old hardened heart. And perhaps next time he will join us in our celebration.
Have you learned from this scene, Ebenezer? My hour is spent. There is one more spirit you must face.
No, wait. I have learned. Don't go. I've learned. Please, hey. I've seen it. Forgive me.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain portion He is when they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel.
Scrooge slowly approached the last phantom. It was shrouded in a black garment that concealed its head, its face, and made its form undistinguishable. Nothing was visible but one outstretched hand. It filled Scrooge with a feeling of solemn dread. The spirit neither moved or talked.
Am I in the presence of the ghost of Christmas future?
Although he was used to ghostly company by now, Scrooge feared the silent spirit so much that his legs began to tremble and he found that he could hardly stand.
Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any other specter I've seen this night. But I know you mean me only good, so I am prepared to share your company. Speak to me. No word for me then? Well, lead on. The night passes quickly and time has grown precious to me. Yes, something to show me. Lead on.
I don't know much about it. I only know that he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe.
Well, what happened to him? To tell the truth, I didn't think he ever died. What did he do with all his money?
I certainly don't know. Left it to his company, I suppose. I know he didn't leave it to me.
Well, it's bound to be a very poor funeral. I can't think of anyone who would want to go to it. Hey, you think we should get some of the fellas together and volunteer and go mourn?
I wouldn't mind going to mourn. If I got a free lunch out of it. But I'd have to be fed before I mourn.
Let's see what you stolen from your ghost then.
Found, you mean? Everybody has a right to take care of themselves. Heaven knows he certainly did.
Well, let's see what you found then.
Oh, some very nice things, actually. I got a pair of cufflinks. Good ones too, gold, I think. I got a snuff box. I got a few towels. A few holes, nothing major. got some sheets. I got 2 silver teaspoons. Not a bit of tarnish, mind ya. I got some sugar tongs. And I've got his bed curtains.
His bed curtains? You mean to tell me you took down his bed curtains, rings and all, with him just lying there?
Well, he didn't seem to mind.
Well, what else have you come away with?
I'll save the best. How about this fine linen shirt, eh? Not a hole in it.
Nice, I like it.
Yeah, looks to be about your size. They would have wasted it if I hadn't taken it.
Well, what would you call wasted it?
Why, they would have buried him in it, of course. Someone had put him in it, but I took it right off of him again. Calico's good enough for the likes of him. Besides, he wouldn't have looked any uglier in calico than he did in the linen one.
Scrooge watched the scene in horror. His disgust could not have been any greater if he had witnessed an evil gang of demons selling his corpse itself.
Spirit, I see. I see. That person who has died, that could be me. But it is, isn't it? Before I draw near to that stone to which you point, tell me one thing. Are these the shadows of things that will be, or merely the shadows of things that may be? My tombstone. I knew it. No, Spirit, I'm not the man that I was. I've seen the light of Christmas, I truly have. I've changed, I really have, and I will honor Christmas in my heart. I will try to keep it all year, and I will live in the past, the present, and the future. All three shall live within me. I will remember the things that you have taught me. Just tell me that it's not too late to smudge away the writing on that stone. Listen, Spirit, Oh, my goodness, what's happening to me? Something's changing. Why, I was light as a feather. I was happy as an angel. I was merry as a schoolboy. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas, God bless you. Hello. Oh, my. Well, I don't know even what day of the month it is. I don't know how long I was with the Spirit. I don't know anything. I'm just like a baby. But I'd rather be like a baby than that sad old man that I was. Huh. Say, lad.
Yes, sir?
What day of the month is it?
What, sir?
What's today's date?
What date? It's Christmas Day, sir.
Christmas? Then I haven't missed it. Ha. The Spirit showed me everything in one night. Well, I suppose they can do anything they want. Ha. Sure they can. Ha. Say, lad. Do you know the poultry shop over on the corner of Royal Avenue?
I should hope I do.
Well, do they still have that giant turkey hanging up there in the window?
You mean the one as big as me?
Exactly. You're such a fine lad. Is it still there?
It's hanging there now.
I want you to go buy it.
I'll go on.
No, wait. Tell him Mr. Scrooge wants it. The man will know. And tell him, send me the bill. What a fine lad. I'll send that to Bob Cratchit's house. He'll never know who sent it. But it's as big, twice as big as Tiny Tim.
In his master's steps he trod, where the stone they dented. He was in the very sod which the saint had printed. Therefore Christian men be sure, wealth already possessing. Ye who now will bless the poor, shall yourself find blessing.
Oh, my dear fellow, how do you do? Merry Christmas to you. I was hoping I might get to see you today. I hope you had some success of raising some alms for the poor yesterday.
Mr. Scrooge?
Yes, that's my name, and although I'm afraid that it's not a very pleasant one to you, I would ask you, sir, to beg my pardon for the way I treated you yesterday, and if you'd be so kind, I'd like for you to accept a small gift.
My dear sir, are you serious?
Oh, serious. Yes, indeed, I'm serious. And there's many back payments included in that, and there'll be much more to come.
Lord bless you. I don't know what to say.
Well, don't say anything. would you just come see me once in a while?
I will, Mr. Scrooge, I will!
Well, thank you. Merry Christmas and God bless you.
And then Scrooge did something completely out of character. He went to church. He spent the afternoon watching people going to and fro and patting children on the head, giving alms to beggars, and looking in this window and that, amazed that such small things could give him such pleasure. In the late afternoon, he turned his steps towards his nephew's house. He passed the door a dozen times before gathering enough courage to knock. Fred's wife was at first skeptical, but Scrooge soon regained her affection, and soon everyone was sitting down to a wonderful dinner followed by an evening of games and merriment. The next morning, he was up early. He desired to be at the office before Bob Cratchit, so he could catch him coming in late. And he did. Bob came in a full 18 minutes behind his normal schedule.
What's the meaning of coming in at this time of the day, Bob?
Sir, I do apologize, sir, and I do admit that I'm late. I am sorry.
Sorry? Yes, I believe you are. Step this way, please, Bob.
Yes, sir. You see, last night, Christmas, Martha was there. We were getting married. We were talking and having
No,
fun.
sir. I am not going to stand for this type of behavior any longer. And that is why...
Oh, sir, we're...
And that is why...
Sir, stop.
I'm going to give you a raise, Bob.
Oh, my lord, the master's gone crazy.
No, I've not gone crazy. In fact, I have just come to my senses. I have seen the light of Christmas, Bob, for the first time in many years. And from now on, I'm going to take care of you and your family.
Sir?
You won't have to worry about a thing. And now I want you to go home to your family, Bob, and spend the entire day with them.
Thank you, sir.
And when you come back in, day after tomorrow,
yes, sir.
a new coal scuttle waiting for you.
Sir, bless you, sir.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Oh, sir, sir. It's my hat's bit.
Scrooge made good on his word, and he did it all and more. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he became a second father. He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as anyone could have ever wanted. And though some of the less learned laughed at the change in him, he didn't mind, for he knew that nothing good ever happened that some people did not have their share of laughter. Scrooge was content with laughter in his own heart. That was quite good enough for him. It was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well. May that be said of all of us, and so, as Tiny Tim would say,
God bless us, everyone!
Merry Christmas, everyone!